Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to the Center Stage interview, powered by Boardshire, an initiative by RightSource Global. Center Stage interview is a podium for leaders like you and I to exchange our experiences, thoughts, and ideas. And today with us, we have Mr. Suresh Kuruvadi. Suresh comes with over 3 decades of experience in various industries. He aspires to build and elevate products to international standards or even surpass them by leveraging research and innovation. He has strong fundamentals in science and engineering and has a passion to make a difference in the manufacturing sector. Learning about fundamental sciences and doing theoretical research is his hobby that he has inculcated over decades. And I am your host, Dr. Madhulika Ketari. Hi, Suresh. Welcome to your center stage interview. How are you doing today?
Hi, Madhulika. I'm doing good today. Thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Hmm.
So let's kick off, with your center stage, and we go here with your first question, right? So before we delve deep into a lot of other stuff, it would be great to know about your expertise and experience from you, and focusing mainly on technology. And you always work with Global Capability Center. So if you could throw some light on these, that will be great, Suresh.
Okay. So, I have been in the IT industry and the tech industry for the last 30, 35 years. And almost always I worked on the cutting edge technologies. And have been working with, a lot of global capability centers right from the day of inception. And we have built very large teams and worked with international clients across the globe, both almost all the developed countries or developing countries, where we had clients in about 80 odd countries, as well as worked with all the geographies as well. And that's briefly about me.
Right. Thank you, Suresh. So now that you've already spoken about, Global Capability Center, so what are your challenges that one faces in setting up such centers?
Okay. Just as the term Global Capability Center states, basically, the capability of the development center has to be really great. So the first challenge that you typically face is that you need to have the right kind of team in place. When I say the right kind of team, they need to be really capable team who's capable of delivering high technology products or services, and also to be able to deliver world-class products and world-class services. And they should be able to interact and work with various cultures, various countries, various geographies, and different kinds of clients, right? And also they should be able to align with their parent organization. I mean, wherever they're based, or whether they're in the United States or the EU, or even in some Asian countries like Taiwan, China, or Korea.
So moving on to your next one. So what strategies would you actually employ to ensure effective collaboration and seamless communication between the teams at the Global Capability Center and the parent company teams, maybe in other countries like US or Europe?
Yeah, see, the first thing is what we need to remember is GCC is an extension of the parent organization, and each team in the GCC is an extension of the teams at parent organization. So first thing is we need to work as the teams need to work as one single team rather than as two separate teams, even though they are geographically separated. So to ensure that, one thing that we need to put in place is proper processes. Today, communication is not an issue. You have email, you have WhatsApp, phone calls are inexpensive. You can always pick up a phone and talk to them. And because of the time differences, we will have to ensure that there's a proper coordination between the two teams. And that's the process is one of the key thing that if you put in place, and then the people's communication also has to be has to be seamless. So we need to make sure some SLAs, like basically like response times are different, whether it's to an email or a call or things like that. And today, to manage customers, there are various ERPs where the teams in term, the company interns gives SLAs with the client. And so the teams locally here need to understand all of that and align with that. So basically, the basic important thing is alignment and communication.
All right. Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you.
Now that you come from a tech background and stuff, so I want you to throw some light on in what ways do you foresee these emerging technologies like artificial intelligence or blockchain or IoT, right, transforming the landscape of Indian industry, and
Yeah.
what strategies would you suggest for organizations to harness these technologies effectively?
Okay. I would like to put these technologies you mentioned into two different buckets. AI, or the artificial intelligence and machine learning, in one bucket, and blockchain or cloud computing and all of that as a second bucket. So when it comes to blockchain or cloud computing and many other technologies, that's an incremental technology that has been happening over the past 30, 40, 50 decades in the tech industry. So there's nothing much about it. It's incremental change, and you need to just learn of the new things and align with the new one. Whereas AI, as or artificial intelligence, as it's called, is a huge game changer, right? This is not just an upgrade in technology, it's going to disrupt many things in the world. This is probably 10 times more powerful disruption that this is going to bring in when compared to when internet came in first. Internet disrupted a lot of things, right? Probably you can expect a 10 times disruption in the AI can bring in compared to internet. I think among the if you look at the tech history, internet has done a major revamp or rehowl of the entire business as well as personal lives, right? And if you see, we are talking to each other. You are in a different location. I'm far away, and look at the seamless communication we are having right now, right? That's all because of the internet, right? This you couldn't have thought of before the internet. So AI is going to disrupt every industry. There will be, I don't think there will be a single exception, or maybe the exception may be just 1% or 2%. 99% of the industry is going to be disrupted. So no matter which technology, which vertical, whether it is banking and finance, or manufacturing, or retail, or e-commerce, or even art and architecture, or even things like cinematography, media and entertainment, every industry is going to be disrupted. And this can create a lot of havoc. And what can happen is, if you take Kodak as an example, Kodak was at the pinnacle of the photography industry, but it went completely, it's nowhere in the picture today. Why? Because of the mobile phones and mobile cameras. So the Kodak, I tend to call this the Kodak moment. So we are at a Kodak moment for almost all the industries. Every industry has to adapt AI seriously right away. Even a delay of a quarter is going to be detrimental because AI has the speed at which AI is going to bring innovation and changes to the marketplace is mind-boggling, right? And so that way we need to adapt AI immediately, no matter what way. I don't think anybody would have any clear-cut answer as to how to do it, what to do it. We have to jump into the pool and try to swim. So this is what is very important in terms of AI, adapting AI into the industry, every industry. No exceptions.
All right. I couldn't agree more with you, Suresh, on that. So we also actually are working in a lot of AI products. One of that being in our independent director space as well, and increasing effectiveness for boards. So now that you're a certified independent director, right? So what do you think, according to you, that you could bring to the boards?
See, I have worked in very large companies, right? Multinationals like Texas Instruments, Hewlett Packard, Siemens, etc. And I've also been an entrepreneur, started my own company, and also been part of other companies, right? So what I would like to bring in and what is critical in terms of my contribution is that as a director, I will be able to make sure that the right kind of teams are set up. And if the team and the organization is already there in place, identify what are the pluses or minuses, and we might need to do a bit of pruning, or maybe we need to add more capability into the organization, and make sure that we adapt, we bring in the adaptation of all the latest technologies, and build up teams to ensure that these technology, I mean, the right technical teams to make sure that these technologies are adapted and also grown, and make sure that all the products and services that the company wants to is currently needs to be innovated, enhanced, beat the what do you call the competition, and make sure that you are ahead of the game. Being ahead of the game is what is the key today, and that's exactly what I would like to bring onto the table.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and experiences and thoughts across multiple things, Suresh. We are almost coming to the end of your center stage, and I would like to understand, how was your journey in getting yourself certified as an independent director through Boardshire and RSG?
Oh, I mean, honestly speaking, I was pleasantly surprised. When I first signed up, I thought, I'll be signing up to get another some kind of a program. They're going to tell me something, learn a few things, and then I don't know what happens. But no, I mean, RSG and Broadshire are very great organizations. I mean, you guys are really, really professional to the core. And what gives me a lot of confidence being associated with you is that you people know your job, you know your business, which is very, very rare in the industry, right? Since being in the tech industry, I've hired probably a few thousand people into organizations. And I worked with all kinds of teams, internal HR teams and placement consultants, etc. I mean, I think RSG is one of the best. They know how to, what kind of, how to, what I would say, um, polish the guys, and also put the guys in the right place and in the right, in the right role and responsibility. That's really great, and I wish you all the best. You guys are doing great, and I'm sure that you people will scale great heights.
Thank you so much, Suresh. That was really kind of you to speak such words for Bochar and RSG. It was pleasure having you with us, and our journey just starts now, and I hope together we grow. Thank you all for watching the Center Stage interview of Mr. Kuruvadi. Please stay tuned to see more Center Stage interviews at the LinkedIn page that you can follow us, or look up bochar.com and rightsource-global.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Thank you.